What is up, YouTube? Today we're going to be going over a way that you can destroy cover 2 out of the Detroit Lions offensive playbook. Now, I'm doing this from PS4 because currently my Windows is having to reinstall due to a corrupt profile. Hopefully that gets up here by today. So anyways, we're going to be going into the Y trips week, and we're going to be using the play slot fade. So let's just go ahead and go against a basic Tampa 2. Now, for this, it's fairly easy to do. What you want to go ahead and do is just smart route square, and then swing triangle. I'm having to think backwards right here because I'm used to Xbox. And then streak X. This is what it's looking like at this point in time. Now, this little fade stop is what it's called. Is good against any kind of cover 2. It's crucial that you have your running back or your tight end running a flat route. You have to have them run a flat in order for this to work. If you don't, that little fade stop not going to work. Also, one thing I forgot to mention is be sure that you are on a hash mark with the lone receiver on the short side of the field, trips to the wide side. So again, go ahead and smart X, swing your running back. I like to streak my tight end because then it pulls the deep half inside along that little old school fade route to get open on the sideline a lot more. Now to start out, we're going to go ahead and look for square with a low point bullet pass. So right there, oh wow, that was like the worst pass. That was, guys, that was low pass accurate. Wow. So we'll try that again. It's going to get robbed real fast. So streak X, smart route square, put triangle your running back on a little swing route, and low point pass square. So come on. Wait for it, wait for it. There we go. Bang. Dot. Now you guys might be thinking that's a linebacker. Yeah, it's a linebacker. It's Madden 20. You can throw out linebackers all day, every day. The only time I will say not to throw at them is if they do have lurker. If they don't have lurker, fire away. You don't necessarily need to throw a low point pass, but when they have a zoned out player in a safety or a clop out, whatever the case may be, it's going to be very beneficial because often you get those little diving animations, and low point passes are just a lot more guaranteed as well. So let's go ahead and set this up again. This time we're going to go ahead and look for R1. We're going to go double team this guy, and we can roll out. Because it likes to auto-contain. I've noticed that. It likes to auto-contain. You can see right there, bang, dot. As long as it's caught in balance, obviously. Now, that's a really simple way you can attack a cover 2. Now, I think this is, okay, this is the button to push timeout. Again, guys, I don't play on PlayStation very much. I have no idea what I'm doing on PlayStation. It's like a new world to me. So, again, Y trips week in the Detroit Lions slot fade. This time, let's go ahead and go against the cover 2 sink. Because sink is with soft squats. If you don't know that, that's what it is. So, same thing. Go ahead and smart route square. This is where putting your running back on a little swing route is going to be crucial. The reason for that is because it pulls soft squats down much quicker than if you were to put your tight end on a drag. So now let's go double team this guy. We're going to go roll out. We're going to look for Tyreek Hill over the top. We'll slide that direction too. We can't chop block because we have our running back running a route, but bang. You can see right there. Dot. Super easy to beat cover 2 on both sidelines. Now you guys may be thinking, well, what about that little fade stop on that side of the field? We can hit that just as easily. We're going to change this up. What we're going to go ahead and do, so I can actually chop block this guy, is we're going to put our tight end on a drag, and we're going to slide and then try and set this ID over there so our running back chop blocks him ideally. And bang, you can see, boom. Dot. Now again, low point pass is going to be really helpful in this situation because if that is a zoned out player, I know that's not, but if it was, you're probably going to get hit stick from behind and fumble, or not fumble the ball, but drop the ball. So it's always smart to hit that as a low point pass. But you can see even against soft squats, as long as you have a flat route running to the side of that little fade stop, it'll pull that little flat, whatever it may be, cloud flat, soft squat, hard flat, obviously, all down. Now, again, this is a little different. Normally I have 2 controllers I'm going to be using on Xbox, but since I don't really play PlayStation all too often, I'm having to use 1 controller, and hence why we're having to go back into these different plays as I choose the wrong play. So let's go ahead and take a timeout real fast. So we'll go back into this Y trips, Detroit Lions, Y trips week, slot fade, and this time we'll finish it off with a cover 2 hard flat. So same thing, smart route, swing, streak. And you can look for either Tyreek Hill or Sammy Watkins for an easy gain. I know right here we can hit Tyreek Hill for a 1-play touchdown. because it's a hard plat. Same thing goes for a claw plat and a soft squat. You're going to be able to easily hit that over the top. So the really basic way to attack cover 2, I'll say vocally how you can stop this. Fade stop, your best bet is probably a curl flat from the safety. One, if I could again click onto them. Your best bet's going to be putting one of the safety and the safety on the same side of the fade stop into a curl flat. Don't try a linebacker. Linebackers aren't going to play that. But put a safety into a curl flat, and then with Stephon Gilmore, I'll go ahead and go over here on offense. Where Robinson is, that's Stephon Gilmore, by the way. Put Stephon Gilmore into an outside third or an outside quarter, and then now take care of that fade, that little old school fade route. Next, what you want to do, where the guy that's manned up to Tyreek Hill or man aligned to Tyreek Hill, you want to put him into a hard flat. I really suggest not going into a baseline defense right here, because if you do put him into a hard flat and say you put Stephon Gilmore into an outside third, they're still going to be able to hit Robinson just because linebackers are slow. They're bulky. They're not good zone coverage this year in particular, especially when you're wanting them to cover the flats in a baseline defense. So again, safety on the side of that little fade stop and a curl flat, deep quarter or third Stephon Gilmore, and then the outside linebacker on the same side as trips, put him into a hard flat and move him out. If you're baselining, you've got to move him out manually in order to cover that little hitch route. So that's going to be the best way to take away this defense. Normally I would show you guys, but because Windows is having to reinstall due to somehow a corrupt profile, I can't really show you on both sides of the ball. So a little bit of a verbal walkthrough. We will be back on the Xbox. Fingers crossed that reinstalling Windows resolves this issue. Pray it does, otherwise we're going to have to wait until my final part of PC comes in. So with that being said, appreciate every single one of you guys. We're closing in on 1K every single day. We're at 883. I'm excited to hit 888 just because it's triple 8. I don't know, ask me why, I just am. So again, appreciate every single one of you guys, and until next time, get in the lab. This has been T-Meister. See ya.